Hi everybody, I hope that you can hear me and you should see a place to submit any questions that is going to be on the right side of the screen. So if you have any questions, you can type them in there and we'll answer them. Harris Teeter is going to be running Super Doubles starting Wednesday, October 15th, and this is a really exciting time for our couponers. So here at nuances.com, we wanted to talk about some of the tips and tricks to get some really great deals and answer any questions you have, because I know it's kind of confusing about what's going to double and what's not and how to stack and all kinds of things. So as you have questions, feel free to add them and we'll answer them as we go. So as I said, I run nuances.com and I love Super Doubles. I love Harris Teeter. It's one of my favorite places to shop. And so we're going to get started with a couple things. Their general coupon policy overview. They take manufacturer's coupons, whether they're printed from the internet or you got them from a newspaper. They'll double coupons for this event, which will run October 15th through October 21st, that are $2 and under. So if your coupon is $1.50, it's going to double to $3 off. And if your coupon is $1, it's going to double to $2. If your coupon is $2.50, it's still just going to stay $2.50. It's not going to be doubled at all. The coupon says do not double on it, or if the coupon says do not double on it, then they don't have to double it. It's their policy. Most stores will simply scan the coupon, and if it doubles, it doubles, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. But if you know the coupon does not say do not double, and the coupon doesn't double, you can tell them, hey, that coupon should have doubled, and they can manually enter it and cause it to double. If the coupon says do not double on it, some stores will pull it out and manually override it, which means that they will enter that in for just the face value. So if you have a $2 coupon that says do not double and you're expecting to get the item for free and it doesn't double, then you can say, hey, if you're not going to double that coupon, let's take it off my order. I want my coupon back and I don't want to purchase it. So don't pay more than you want to for products just because your coupon doesn't double and the store pulls it out. So they'll double up to 20 coupons a day, and that's going to be limited by your VIC card. So if you try to use 25 coupons, they'll take them, but the last 5 aren't going to double. They'll double 3 like coupons a day. So if I have 3 coupons for Mahatma rice, they'll double all 3 of those. If I use a 4th Mahatma rice coupon, it's going to be at face value. So it's just going to be 50 cents or whatever that coupon value is. The exception is printable coupons. If you print the coupon from our site, nuances.com, or any online avenue, they only take 3 of those, period. Whether they double or not, they're just going to take 3 of the same. So I can use 3 printable coupons for Mahatma rice, 3 printable coupons for Minute rice, and 3 printable coupons for Success rice, because those are 3 different coupons. I can use 3 of each one, and they all fall under that 20 coupon limit though. You can use an EVIC coupon, which is also called a ZVR coupon. So you're going to load those to your card at harristeeter.com. You're going to sign into your account, and you're going to load digital coupons. Currently, we can stack those digital coupons with a paper manufacturer coupon. The great news is 90% of them, the EVIC coupons, are going to have exact duplicates as a paper coupon. So in essence, we can almost get triple coupons, because we're going to use a digital coupon and then we're going to have our paper coupon doubled. So this is a really great time to stock up on stuff, especially Procter and Gamble coupons. They almost all have an identical EVIC or digital coupon. Do you know that they are changing platforms that they run these coupons on right now? And in mid-November is going to be the last time that you're going to be able to load the coupons, and then you're going to have to use them all by the end of November. So keep that in mind when you see them. If you're loading EVIC coupons and you get a failure to load note, it's because you can only have 99 loaded right now. If you're trying to load the 100th coupon and there are over 100 EVIC coupons available, it's going to tell you it failed. So you're going to have to go in and decide which ones you want to remove off your account. Be very careful. The older EVIC coupons have already reached their maximum load. So, for example, an EVIC that came out 2 months ago might still be available. It might not be expired yet, but no one else can load it. They've run out of loads. If you remove that coupon from your EVIC list, it's going to disappear. versus a newer evict that just came out. If you remove it, it still might have loads available. So if you remove it, you can go back in and still see it. So be really careful removing the older evicts. I usually generally look at the ones that come out in the last week or so and know I'm never going to buy this product, so I can remove that from my evict and load the Huggies wipes or whatever it is that I want. They take competitors' coupons, and this is where it gets really confusing for a lot of people, so I brought some examples. They take competitor coupons, and this might be backwards, I'm sorry, it's just because of how Google Hangout is. This says Lowe's Foods on it, but if you look carefully, it also says manufacturer coupon. This is acceptable per the Harris Teeter policy. They will take any manufacturer coupon, even if it has another store's logo. If it printed out at Target and it says manufacturer's coupon, if it printed out at Walgreens, if it printed out at Food Lion, as long as it says manufacturer's coupon on it, you can take it and they will accept it. They will not take a store coupon from a competitor for a specific product. So I have a coupon for Lowe's Foods, and it's a store coupon. Does not say manufacturer on it anywhere. They're not going to accept this coupon. It's not acceptable per their policy. So this is a coupon that I'm not going to be able to use. At the same time, in that mailer that I got from Lowe's Foods was a coupon, which I didn't put somewhere, was a coupon for $2 off your purchase of $20 or more. This they will take. It's $2 off $20, which is what they consider a total purchase coupon. And so I can use this at Harris Teeter. Most Harris Teeters are going to only take this after all your other coupons and discounts. So keep that in mind when you're planning on using these. Some will take it before. Generally, they won't. They're going to make you use all your coupons and your VIC card and everything before they'll take this coupon. So I always plan for the worst case scenario, and if it comes out better, that's great. And I'm not going to be disappointed if they don't. And remember, you should be able to submit questions on the side, then I can answer them if you have specific questions. Rain checks. Rain checks are going to be your best friend at Harris Teeter, both redeeming them and obtaining them. Rain checks at Harris Teeter never expire. They're good always. And so whenever you're shopping there and they're out of something, you need to get a rain check. I went in today and I got 5 rain checks. I got rain checks for sparkle paper towels that were buy one, get one free, Scott bath tissue that was buy one, get one free, Pepperidge Farm bread that was buy one, get one free, and there was 2 other I can't remember, Success Rice that was buy one, get one free. So I might not need those items right now. In fact, I was kind of glad they're out of them. But I got rain checks because now I can use them anytime I want. They're never going to expire. I can use them at any Harris Teeter store. So a couple of things you need to know about the rain checks. They're going to limit you depending on the limit of the program that's going on. So if you have an eVic offer and you get the emails on Thursday night, Friday morning that tells you about specials going on, they're going to limit you to 4 generally. So that's what your rain check's going to be written for. If it's just a regular sale, it's going to be written for a limit of 3. If it's a buy one, get one, they're often going to do those buy one, get one, limit 3 deals, or they'll put limit 6 on them. As I said, they never expire. They're good anywhere, and just make sure that they sign it and have the store stamp on it, and you're good to go. When you get a rain check during super doubles, that's not going to carry over the coupon event when you go to redeem it. So if I get a rain check next week for something that they're out of that I really wanted, and I try to redeem it the week after, I'm going to be able to get that sale price, but I'm not going to be able to get the super double coupons. That's good and bad. It's bad because I can't carry over the super doubles, but it's good because I got this rain check during a regular week, and let's say now I have a better coupon, have a $2 coupon to use that's going to double because now it's super doubles week. So using coupons you've gotten before that might have been a decent deal, you can make a really great deal now because you have the coupons to use that are going to super double because it's super doubles week. About their coupon policy. Pretty much that's it. You can have 20 coupons double per day. 3 like coupons will double. The 4th plus are accepted at face value. And you can only use 3 like internet printable coupons. And so 3 like internet printable doesn't matter if it's doubling or not. It's still 3 like. So I have a question here. It says, if I shop at a 24-hour store, what time does the super double start? According to Harris Teeter Corporate, their official start time is 7 a.m. A little secret. It really depends on when your store starts their day. Basically, the store has to manually end Tuesday and begin Wednesday, and that's what's going to activate the sales. At 24-hour stores, it's all really going to depend on when they do that. Some of them do it at 2 a.m., some of them do it at 6:55. So your best bet at a 24-hour store is just expect it to start at 7 a.m. At non-24-hour stores, in my experience, you can go in there at 6:30 if they open their doors and their day has started, the new sales have started, and you will get super doubles. Most of them will tell you you have to wait until 7 o'clock to check out. But usually if that line gets really, really long, they're like, this is crazy. We're having all these people just standing here waiting for 5 minutes. They'll start scanning things and magic, your coupons are super doubling. So again, it's really going to depend on when your store starts their day. But at a 24-hour store, you're better to wait until 7 a.m. And again, remember, you can ask any questions that you have. I'm here to answer them, and I have about 50 more minutes to be here. A couple tips about super doubles. They are going to run out of things. They are not going to have enough of everything to go around. And it's okay, because we can get rain checks, and rain checks make life fun later on because we can redeem them and get better deals sometimes. It's not always the store's fault. It's not always corporate's fault. Well, I blame them a little bit because I've offered over and over to tell them what are going to be the great deals that they need to order, and no one will take me up on that offer. So a couple things you can do. If you know tomorrow that these are the 20 items that you're going after, stop on your way out and say, hey, store manager, this is what we're all going to be buying. In fact, I print out my super doubles list that I post on Velocity Mom, and I can get you a link for that. And I print it out, and I give them the link, or I give them the list, excuse me, and they're able to see everything that, I can't get this to work, they're able to see everything that they're going towards. We're all going to be buying it. So sometimes that helps. What ends up happening a lot of times is that the warehouse runs out because corporate didn't know that we're all going to be going for Tide Pods because they're going to be really, really cheap. So they didn't order enough. So a lot of times it's not even the store's fault. It's going to be corporate's fault because they didn't know, and then the warehouse runs out. And once the warehouse runs out, we're all going to be out of luck. That's a really good hint from someone, and that will tell me who it is in a second. Candy says, make sure if you use a coupon that's like $1 off 3 items or $1 off 2, that if the single item is less than $2, that it fully doubles. What will happen is if you're buying candy for that's 75 cents and you have a coupon that's $1 off 3, sometimes that register doesn't recognize that 75 cents times 3 is going to be $2.25. So it's only going to take the $1 off, where it really needs to double fully to the $2. So be really careful with coupons that are for multiple quantities, that the coupon doubles fully so that you get all the savings that you're entitled to. That was a really great tip. So I give them the list of items that I'm planning on purchasing and that I know there's coupons out there for. And sometimes that helps. It's really great if you can get it to them well before Super Doubles. And we usually have the Super Doubles ad up by Sunday or Monday. So you should be able to access that for any future events and get it to them earlier. But you know, a little late is better than never at all. So if you just give them a heads up like, hey, there's these really great coupons out here, we're all going to be going this, your store might be able to beat all the other stores and put their order in for Tide Pods, and your store might have 100 and all the other stores have 10. So work with your store and see if you can give them a heads up. It's really great to make sure that you can get what you want. But they're going to run out. I promise you, they're going to run out of 9 of the 10 items that you're going to want. And so get rain checks. And when you go to the store, don't get frustrated. Because they're going to be out of things. They might just be out of stock right now and get stuff later, but don't let it frustrate you, because that's one of the worst things that can happen, especially if it's only your first Super Double strips and you're like, I had this great plan and I'm only getting 2 of the items that I wanted. Just don't get frustrated. Know that this is going to happen, so prepare yourself. Gina wants to know if there's a general rule on when they replenish the stock, because she's not going to be able to go to the store and sometimes the shelves are bare through the entire sales. There isn't a general day because their truck schedules run differently. So ask at customer service, say, hey, when do you expect to get a truck that will have this? They usually have trucks that carry perishable items like produce and everything, and trucks that carry health and beauty items. My store only gets health and beauty items twice a week, so they got one today, and they're not going to get another one until Friday. So if they don't get that order in for the stuff that's going to be hot sellers, we're not going to see it again until Saturday morning when they're able to unload the truck. So just ask them, hey, when do you expect to have this back in? And again, give them a heads up. I'm going to be buying 20, things of Tide Pods over the course of the week. Can you maybe order a couple extra? If we work together, it's a lot better. And Astrid wants to know, when will the unadvertised deals be posted? And are the unadvertised deals just the regular prices of products that are on sale? Okay, so this is how we run Nuances Mom Super Double events on usually like the Thursday or Friday before Super Doubles. We post a regular price and current price sale list. So what that means is we go and we check all the coupons that are printable and all the coupons that insert back probably about 3 to 4 months, and we check them against prices. If it's currently on sale, we notate that it's currently on sale. And if it's a regular price, we just list it. And we match them with coupons. Then on Saturday or Sunday, Monday by the latest, we post the sales ad. And then Tuesday at 3:30, Harris Teeter has a program called Express Lane where you can order and shop online. And you can actually use that for free to check prices. So we have a team of 3 of us now, and we search that from top to bottom, every single item that is listed in Express Lane, and we check it for prices. We usually post that by 5:15 on Tuesday evening. So look for that around 5:15, 5:30 Tuesday to see what the unadvertised thing, and they will be stuff that's on sale, just not in the sales flyer. Amanda wants to say, if you see a coupon fully double, let them know right there. Always, always ask right then. The reason why is because you never want to hand over a coupon and not get the value that you are due for that coupon and then walk away from the coupon. Because what happens is your 20 coupons get shoved into an envelope with 500 other coupons, and to try to sort it out is going to make it really hard. So once you see that coupon not fully double, you immediately need to say, hey, that coupon didn't double, let's figure out what happened, and then make them correct it, even if customer service has to come over. The biggest tip I can give you if you're new to this whole Harris Teeter Super Doubles, or just couponing in general, it's your money. Don't hand it over if you don't have to. So don't pay for something and worry about going to customer service and getting it fixed later. Fix it right then. And don't step away from that register. The people behind you, guess what? Another cashier can open another register. Don't hand over your money. And at Super Doubles, 90% of us are going to be couponers, and we're all going to know, hey, that 50 cents is important. We're not going to, roll our eyes and huff and puff at you because your coupon didn't double. So always fix it at the register whenever possible. And Marie wants to talk about copying coupons and presenting them as legal. Yes, we can never, ever, ever copy coupon, whether it's from insert or printable or anywhere you got it. Copying coupons is like copying cash. It doesn't just affect us all as couponers, because we're going to we see lower values and angry manufacturers, but it affects the store's bottom line because they're taking something expecting to get reimbursed for it, and then the coupon redemption is denied because it's a fake. And then they get angry and they start putting rules like, if your coupon doesn't scan, we don't take it. Or, you can only use 2 coupons per day, or we can only take 1 internet coupon per week from you, or whatever rules, because they're angry that they have been losing money. So never ever copy coupons. And as I said, if you have questions, type them in and I'll answer them as they come up. Always have a list. Do not walk into a Super Doubles event with a binder full of coupons, no idea what you're going to be buying, go up and down the aisles, and try to figure out a plan right then. You need to have a plan before you walk into the store. You need to know what 20 coupons you're going to use, what it's going to cost you at checkout. And there's a couple really great ways to do it. You can just make a list and write it out. and then say, okay, I'm buying coffee, that's $2. I have a $1 coupon, it doubles, that's going to be free. I have this item, this coupon, it doubles, it makes it. But you need to do it line by line, because remember, coupons only double up to the sale price. So if I have a $1 coupon and the item's on sale for $1.75, I'm not going to get $2 off. I'm only going to get $1.75 off in making it free. You don't get overage from the doubled part of the coupon. The second way you can do it is if you go sign up for our emails at the top of nuances.com. Then we send you a link to an Excel spreadsheet that you can download, and it's free, and it does all the math for you. You type in what you're buying, the coupon, how much the coupon value is, and is it going to double, yes or no, and then it does all the multiplication line by line and tells you, okay, if you're buying 3 of these hot rice, they're going to be free. And then it even tells you your percentage of savings at the end. So sign up for that. The emails go out every night at 9 o'clock. So you might have missed tonight's email, but you can get it tomorrow night, and they should already send you a link as soon as you sign up and confirm your email that, yeah, you want to get our emails, then it should give you the link to download it. Okay, Astrid wants to know that on our spreadsheet, there's a coupon for $2.50 off 2 post cereal and coffee. What kind of coffee? Astrid, honestly, I don't know. I haven't printed that coupon. I would suggest printing it and seeing what it says. I'm assuming since it says 6 ounce or larger, I think that the coupon is for $2.20 off any 2 post cereal or any type of coffee, but I'm not sure. I didn't print that coupon. Someone wants to know, can they combine 2 of the $1 off 2 Kellogg's cereal coupons with the free milk when you buy 4? No, and here's why. The free milk when you buy 4 cereals requires that you purchase 5 items. It requires 1 gallon of milk and 4 boxes of cereal. So on those 5 items, you cannot use any other manufacturer coupons. Now, if you wanted to use all 3 of those coupons, the 2, $1 off 2, and the free milk, you would have to buy 2, 4, 8 boxes of cereal and 1 gallon of milk in order to use that coupon, but we can't staff that way. Hope that answered. Excuse me. A couple other things about Harris Teeter. We talked about getting rain checks. We've talked about that they're going to run out of things. We talked about having a list. You definitely do not want to walk into Harris Teeter's store and not have any idea of what you're going to buy. Astrid wanted me to go back to that. Just understand we cannot stack manufacturers' coupons. So that when you buy 4 boxes of cereal, you get a free gallon of milk. That's 5 items for that 1 coupon. So you cannot use any other coupon on these 5. On those 4 boxes of cereal and that 1 gallon of milk, that's the only coupons you can use. If you have just like a buy 1 get 1 free coupon, it requires the purchases of 2 items. So you cannot use any other coupon. You can't use like a $1 off 1. I know a lot of people try to say, well, I'm buying 1 and the coupon's giving me that 1 free. No, it's like an umbrella. That's how I think of a coupon. What is my umbrella coupon? And the 4 cereals and 1 milk are all under that 1 umbrella, so nothing else can cover them. Amanda says she has a rain check for buy 1 get 1 free diapers and 3 $1 off and 3 50-cent coupons. Can she use them all since they're different coupons for the same item? It's going to really depend on your store. My store will let me because those are different coupons. Some stores are going to say, well, that's the same item. I'm not going to let you use those coupons. So my suggestion would be present the coupons and see what they say. If they say, no, you can't use the 50-cent, 3 50-cents off 1, then decide whether you want to keep those 3 packs of diapers or put them back. Now, actually, let me say that. You can use all 6, but the 50-cent ones might not double. So, because it's going to be at face value. So they might not double the 50-cent ones, and you'll just have to decide whether or not that you want to continue to use them at 50 cents or let them double. But the buy 1 get 1 free diapers coupon, just having your $1 coupons double, even if they won't double the 50 cents, you're really getting a sweet deal. And you can ask any questions over here. I'm trying to think of other questions that I've seen lately. Okay, so the 20 coupon limit per day, that's per VIC card. So, and a VIC card encompasses an entire household. So if you and your husband live together in the same household and you might each have a physical card, you're actually considered one household. And so you're only going to be able to get 20 coupons double per day. trying to get around that limit is something that Harris Teeter's really cracked down on lately. So if they see you come in the store with a card and you go through the line and go shopping, and then you go out to your cart and come back and you suddenly have a different card, they very well may stop you and say, hey, it's one per card. They're not going to let you divide up transactions to get around the 20 limits. They're not going to take the explanation that you're shopping, you know, for your neighbor who's elderly and can't get out of the house, but amazingly she wants the exact same 20 items that you do. So keeping it fair for everyone, it's one VIC card per house, 20 coupons a day. We get great, amazing deals for Super Doubles. There's no need to use 15 cards in one day like the lady in front of me tried one time. Okay. Can I explain the MULA Savings Mom spreadsheet is the final column, what you end up paying? Okay, so if you're not familiar, we have a really great spreadsheet on our site. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. And we take all the matchups that we've done for the Super Double so far, and we put them in spreadsheets, color-coded. You've got red items being free. You've got, I think it's blue items being 75% off or more, and yellow items just being a really great price that you really want to stock up at it. And the final column is the out-of-pocket price for the quantity that's listed. So if the item says Seattle's Best Coffee, and in parentheses is number 2, that means that in order to use the coupon that we're referencing, you need to buy 2. So all the numbers in that column and that row are going to be based on buying 2. So if it's, you know, $6.99 for 2, and then minus the coupon and the final out-of-pocket price, the final amount is going to tell you what you're going to be paying, and then there's going to tell you the percent savings, which is based off of the sale price. So yeah, the next to last column of the spreadsheet is going to tell you what your out-of-pocket price is going to be for the item, if you have that coupon. Now, if you look at our printable list, which is where you can do check marks and print out a customized shopping list, and that will list all the coupons, you can email it to yourself. That's going to list all of the coupons available. If I have we have a 50-cent printable and a $1 insert and a 75-cent printable, it's going to tell you exactly where the coupons are. You're not going to use every single coupon listed there. You're just going to use the best one or the one that you have to make the deal. But you're not going to use all of them. We just list every available coupon that you use there. Let's see what else. Now, if you have questions, you can ask it to the side. So we talked about rain checks, we've talked about making your list, we've talked about the number of coupons and the coupon policy. All right, let's talk about looking at your receipt, because that's always a really fun part. So this is the trip that I did today, and if you're in our MULA Savings Mom Facebook group, I posted it in there. I was really excited. I actually paid $14 out of my pocket, but I got 4 containers of wipes, 2 bags of rice, 6 bags of rice mix, 3 things of minute rice, a bag of Ricola and cough drops, and a soft lips lip gloss. And I paid $14.25, and I submitted it for $8 worth of rebates from the Snap app. And if you don't have that, go on MULASavingMom.com. We have a link for it. And it's a rebate app that gives you money back for things you buy. And you just take pictures of your receipt and you load it, and then you can get money back. So I'm going to get $8 back. So that makes my final price like $6.25. So that's pretty good, because I got 4 tubs of wipes and a bunch of rice. But looking at your receipt, you're gonna obviously where it is where you made the payment, and then underneath it's gonna tell you coupons tendered, and it's gonna give you an amount. That coupons tendered is actually gonna include your VIC card savings and your sale prices. So it's not just coupons amount, it's going to be the coupons. And then the next line down here is going to tell you online savings, ZBR today. It can tell you how many eVIC coupons you use. And then really that's it. So to find how much you saved, we have a really great tool on MULASavingMom.com called the Couponers Toolbox. If you click on the little picture of the Couponers Toolbox on the right-hand side, it'll take you there. But it's called a savings calculator. So what I do, I find is easier for me, is I take my coupons tendered and I add to it my out-of-pocket, and I get an amount. And then I take the amount coupons tendered and I divide it by that amount. And then it tells me the percentage that I saved. But the really great thing is you don't have to do any math work if you use the toolbox, because you're just going to enter these numbers in, and boom, it tells you you save 85%, 95%. One thing to remember is the percent that you saved isn't really that important. You really want to focus on how much you spent and how little you spent, because I can say, am I really getting that great deals, or am I just blowing money because I had a coupon for it? A couple other things is, just because you have a coupon that's going to double during Super Doubles doesn't always make it the best deal. And don't use a coupon just because you have it. A lot of times better deals come out. So have a stock up price. Know what things are worth to you as a couponer. We have a really great stock up price list on nuances.com, and you can just gives you a guideline of what prices that we've seen. Like boxes of cereal for $4 is ridiculous, when we can pick them up for 50 to 75 cents with coupons. Rice, a box of rice, paying $3 for it's ridiculous. So I just had a bunch of rice mixes for free and huge 2-pound bags for 69 cents. So knowing what your stock up price is a really great way to avoid being sucked into the coupon, addiction, and being like, oh, I have a coupon, where can I use it, where can I use it? So a couple of other tips about Super Doubles. You are going to find things out of stock, even if you get there at 5 a.m. There are people there at the 24-hour stores at 2 a.m. Yeah, last time Super Doubles, there were people in my store at 2 a.m. They wandered around, put everything in their carts, and by the time they got to checkout at 7, all their frozen stuff was thawed out. So you just really got to weigh, having a life and being there at 2 a.m. For me, I'd rather go take my kids to school and go in there afterwards and just pick up what I can, and I'm going to miss some deals. But you know what? The best thing is I have rain checks from the last 3-4 years. So I'm actually about to make my own sale. So I'm going to take a rain check that I picked up a long time ago and pair it with the new coupon. No one else is going to be searching out for that deal because they don't have the rain check, or they haven't gotten there. They're going for the hot deals. A couple other tips is to skip the hot deals the first couple of days and wait till trucks come in, so that A, you get rain checks for those hot deals to use later on, and B, then you can pick them up later when no one else has wants it, because they've already used their coupons in the first part of the week. So just have your plan, bring backups. They're going to be out of things, so bring extra coupons. I use the whole insert method, so I only cut the coupons I'm planning to use. So what I'll be doing tomorrow is going through the spreadsheet of deals that I posted on nuances.com, and I'll be taking those deals and I'll be clipping every coupon for the second one. I'm going to go and clip all my Tide Pods coupons. I'm going to clip all the Pampers, diapers coupons that I printed out. And I'm going to be paper clipping them together by what they are. And then I'll make my first list tomorrow night. And then I will have all the coupons that I'm going to use for the entire Super Doubles week together. So if I get in the store and my first 20 are all gone, I can pull from my reserve coupons and remake my list right there in the store. Someone else says the express lane price reflect the store price, or does it vary? If your store has express lane where they shop for you, it should reflect the actual in-store price. If your store doesn't have express lane where you can do the online shopping and you're having to pick one that's maybe across town, the prices can vary. In fact, I've seen them in Winston-Salem, North Carolina vary greatly between the 2 stores on other ends of town. So it'll vary, but generally all the advertised deals are going to be the same. So anything that's advertised in the flyer should be the same throughout the store. So there's a couple differences by variation, like in some places Dr. Pepsi's Pepsi, Dr. Pepper is a Pepsi product. In some places it's a Coke, or we might have buy 2 get 3, but the Outer Banks says buy 1 get 1 free, which is going to bend a little bit. But as you go through, you'll kind of learn where those variations fall for you in your area. Trying to think about other general questions like about Super Doubles. We've covered the competitors' coupons, and we've covered rain checks, and making your list and making sure we do it line by line. Don't just add up all the coupons you plan to use and multiply it by 2, because it's not going to double fully if it's under the doubled amount. So if your coupon's $1.50 and items on sale for $2, it's not going to give you $3 off. It's just going to give you $2. Overage. Okay, overage is a really big question too. You can get overage at Harris Teeter. You cannot get it from a single coupon. So for example, if I have a coupon that's $2, like I said, and or $1.50, and my item's only $2, it's only going to double up to $2. So I'm getting the item free. Where the overage comes in is when you have an EVIT coupon, and there's several overage items this week coming up. We've got Dove Hair Care, Swab Hair Care. What happens is that eBay coupon doesn't recognize that you've used any other coupons. So it's going to take off the full value of the eBay coupon, even if the item's already free. A couple things to remember. If your eBay coupon does not come off and you got the item free, most likely the customer service will be like, well, you already got the item free. We can't give you money back. So just know that if your eBay coupon doesn't come off, they might not give it to you if you already got the item free. Now, if the eBay wasn't going to make it a moneymaker, it was going to make the item free or close to it, yes, they need to go and take that off and give you the credit for it. But you can't argue with them about getting money back. If you go negative in your order, which does happen occasionally, they're not going to give you cash back. They're going to tell you to pick something up to make it go positive. The worst thing you can buy is the overpriced candy or sodas at the register. You just got a whole cartload of stuff for free. Are you going to blow $1.59 on a Pepsi? No. So a couple things you can do. If they haven't already totaled the order, you can throw a gift card on. If they've totaled it, it won't take. But if they haven't totaled it, you can buy like a $10 gift card. Then use the overage to pay a part of that gift card amount. So now you might pay $8, but you got a cartload of stuff and a $10 gift card. If they've already totaled it, you're going to have to pick something to buy. Generally, I'm going to go and buy a banana or an apple or something that my kids are going to eat versus, $1 or $1.50 bag of candy or something that is, we already have a bunch of. So just think of that through when you go negative. I know you feel the pressure. I've been there. You feel the pressure to hurry and get. I'm like, no, charge me. I'm going to go grab a banana or an apple or how much. I really don't want to blow 69 cents till $1.60 on candy and sodas. All right, Katie wants to know, if you have a rain check for $10, can you use coupons for all the items, or will they give you a rain check for the items you don't use? Okay, if your rain check is for $10 with a limit of 10, yes, you can use coupons on all 10 of those items, except if they're internet, you can only use 3, and they're only going to double 3 likes. So let's just say, for example, you have a rain check 10 for 10, and you have 10 coupons for 50 cents off one. The coupon has no limit on it itself. Like we have a lot of Procter & Gamble coupons that say limit 4, and a lot of Unilever, who makes like Prego, or excuse me, makes Ragu, and Lipton, they all say limit 2 per customer per day. So if the coupon has no limit on it, you can use all 10 of those 50-cent coupons, but only 3 of them are going to double to $1, and the other 7 are going to be face value. So you can use a coupon on all 10, but they're not all going to double. And they will not give you a rain check back. The only way they would do that is if they only had, say, 4 on the shelf and they still were out of the other 6 items that you needed. Generally, then they would rewrite the rain check for you for the ones that they still didn't have. But they're not going to rewrite it just because you don't want to buy them right then. I lost my train of thought. But getting the rain checks is really important. And a lot of times what I do is I don't like to feel like I'm wasting a rain check. So if I know that I only have 3, I can only double 3 of these coupons, and even if it's 10 for 10, I say just write it for 3. I don't want to feel like I'm losing savings on the other 7. So I'll say just write it for 3 or 6 or however many the coupon would cover. And that way you don't feel like you're losing that discount that you should have gotten. Now remember, you can use rain checks no matter how old they are at any Harris Teeter. So even if you got it when you were at the beach, you can use it in town now. And your coupons will super double now, but the rain checks that you earn this week won't super double later unless they're running that event again. We generally don't see another coupon event until after the first of the year. So expect that this will probably be the last one. I think I'm right about that. The last one before the end next year. And we actually have kept record events back to 2011. And you can find that under the Harris Teeter tab on our site. You can kind of see where they've run it. We've had a couple changes in it, but it's generally the same, and we are right on track for this event. We thought it was going to happen either this week or next week. So finally, a tip. There should possibly be a $10 or $50 coupon in the Harris Teeter flyers that come out on Wednesday. They are not going to be in the in-store flyers. They are only going to be available in the newspaper versions. So if you don't get a newspaper delivered on Wednesday or don't usually buy one, and why would you? Because there's no coupon in it, you're going to want to check your paper. I would suggest going to a newspaper box, not a box, going into a newspaper stand in a store like Sheets or Harris Teeter itself, and seeing the flyer before you buy it and make sure it's in there. My sources tell me that it is extremely limited as to where it's going to be distributed. It will probably only be in the Triad of North Carolina area, although other areas could possibly be included. I'm not certain at this time. So luckily I get my flyers in the newspaper to me, and if it is, I will grab extra papers, and they should be good at any Harris Teeter, and if they are, be on the lookout for me to share some of them with you, because I never would use all of the ones that I will pick up, and I like to share the savings, so look out for that tomorrow. Are there any other questions about super doubles or general Harris Teeter policies? A couple things to keep an eye on. There are a lot of Catalina offers running on SC Johnson, like Plendex and Campbell Soup, and I think Morningstar has one. There's several Catalina offers out there, so make sure before you check out, if you're planning on a Catalina offer to print for you, that you make sure the Catalina machine is on, and always wait a few minutes after your transaction is over before you leave, so make sure that you get all the Catalinas that are due to you. Also, since register rewards at Walgreens say manufacturer's coupon on them, look out for the deals that we post every week on the Lost Saving Mom too. Look out for the register reward deals that maybe will work for you, because a lot of times they will double at Harris Teeter when they're scanned. They say manufacturer coupon on them, so according to their policy, they're acceptable, and they might double. Catalinas that print at Harris Teeter generally will not double, but ones that print at Lowe's Foods, Walgreens, Rite Aid, or Food Lion really do. And there's a really great app called the Double Check app. It's only available for iProducts. And you can scan it and it will tell you what will happen to the register. It does not force the coupon to double in the register if it says do not double. It doesn't cause anything like that. It just tells you what to expect. And it's a really great app to have in your coupon toolbox. All right, Astrid wants to know, how do the $10 50 fees work? Is it $10 off once my total hits $50 before my coupons, and then can I apply my coupons? No. Generally, they're going to say that $50 must be met after all coupons and discounts. It's going to exclude beer, wine, cigarettes, and gift cards. So you have to spend $50 after all your coupons. But this is a really great coupon to use to buy meat and produce with. I mean, that's 20% savings right there on top of the sale prices. So check out the buy one, get one free meat, or redeem some meat rebates, meat rain checks. Maybe they were out of the buy one, get one free London broil, and it's a really great time to stock up on that kind of stuff that you don't usually have coupons for. Amanda wants to know, supposed to be in tomorrow's paper or Wednesday. Where I live, we get a newspaper that distributes on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. So we get the store flyers on Tuesdays, which is always really fun. We come and get a sneak peek at it. So everyone else whose papers normally publish on Wednesday with the grocery store flyers, it will be in Wednesday's paper. But then the areas that distribute on Tuesdays, you'll see it in Tuesday's newspaper. So I'm sorry if I misspoke. It will be in Wednesday's flyer. But again, I'm being told it's a super regional coupon. Not sure exactly which areas will get it and which ones won't. But I'll be starting to pick some extra ones up to share if it doesn't have a geographical restriction on it. Let's see, other tips about Harris Teeter. Look around when you're in a store, especially on Wednesday. It's going to be super crazy in there because they're going to be trying to put up sales tags at the same time that we're all trying to take everything off the shelves. So what is going to end up happening is you're going to find deals that you thought were on sale because I told you they were, or they're in the flyer, but they're not having a sale price tag. This tag on the shelf does not cause the item to ring up on sale at the register. So just because the tag isn't there doesn't mean it's on sale. If you think it's sale, take it to the register, and before you begin your transaction, say, can you price check this for me? I'm pretty sure it's on sale, but it's not showing on the shelf, and have them check it before you ring it up, because you'd much rather know before all your items are rung up that, hey, no, this one really isn't on sale. Of course, on our list, we have a lot of if sale continues items, so we won't know until late Tuesday evening if they do continue, we try to get those updated, but occasionally we just don't have time because we spend almost 3 hours in all of the sale items to bring you more deals. So sometimes they won't get updated before Wednesday. Another thing is to keep an eye in the store because they're going to sometimes have promo tags that aren't in the flyer, aren't in emails. We don't know anything about them until you get in the store and see a little tag that says free or buy this and you get instant savings. So keep an eye on that in the store, and if you find one, always feel free to snap a picture and you can email it or Facebook message it to me and we'll get it shared with everyone. But make sure you get your deal first before you start sharing with everyone because you want to make sure you're the one who found it and you should get it. So Tuesday night isn't the end of the updates to the deals that we do in Meal Savvy Mom. It's continuous. So on Tuesday nights, we'll do the unadvertised deals. Wednesday morning, you will see a post about any unadvertised promos that are available. Thursday, we will post any more deals that people found. On Sunday, you will find we take all the new coupons that came out in the Sunday paper and we've matched them up with the deals at Harris Teeter, so you'll see a completely new update on Sunday. And of course, as new coupons and information comes out, we update the posts on Harris Teeter all constantly, so you never miss any of them. Really, I mean, it's going to be a fun event. There's a lot of really great deals, but just make sure that you bring backup coupons because they are going to run out of things. And you stay calm and know that, hey, I know that 19 of my coupons I was going to use, they're out of. But, you know, make the best of the situation because it's not the store employee's fault often that they run out. They have no idea what they're about to get hit with. They have no preparation by Harris Teeter generally as to what's out there. They don't know. They're not couponers. They just run the grocery store. They don't know what coupons are out there, so they don't know what's going to be a hot deal, and they make their best educated guess based on the sales, but they don't have the resources that we do to find all the really great deals. So just keep that in mind because I know a lot of times it gets really frustrating when you want to get a deal and it's out of it. But always get a rain check and you know, ask the store when do you actually get more back in. But once that warehouse runs out, it's hopeless for anyone. But the great news is that every day you come back after that item has run out of it, they'll give you another rain check. So by Tuesday night when the sale ends, you might have 3 rain checks all written for a limit of 3, and the next super doubles you can really rack up. So, 10 more questions. I'll be here for a couple more minutes, but it should be a good event, and we have all the deals on Meal Savvy Mom. And let me get you a couple of links that should be really helpful to you. I've posted the super doubles link, and I have a link for the ability to print all these great coupons. And it should come up in a second. Let me try to get it up. And you should be able to see it now. And so just go over to Meal Savvy Mom until midnight tonight. We have our gift card giveaway going on. You just need to find the page with the hidden image, and it's going to be a gray square with a picture of Meal Savvy Mom. It says $50 gift card. Leave a comment. Make sure you use a valid email address so I can contact you. And we a $50 gift card, and we're going to mail it out tomorrow morning. So hopefully you have it before Super Doubles ends. Hey, we might pay for your entire Super Doubles trip. That would be really great. Make sure that you visit us on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/MealSavvyMom. We have a Pinterest page. We have Instagram, which is @MealSavvyMom. We're on Twitter @MealSavvyMom. And make sure you join our Facebook group, MealSavvyMom.com group, because we post a lot of weeks in there super early. In fact, we posted the entire ad scan of the Super Doubles ad, and you won't be able to miss it. And so make sure you join our group, and we'll be adding people as fast as we can. So if there's no more questions, I'm going to cut it short and call it a night, because tomorrow I will be spending the day clipping coupons and getting my deals ready. And I would love to see all the really great hauls that you get. So make sure you post them on our Facebook page and inspire everyone to see what great shoppers that we are.